What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. We have a pay-per-view, I guess, Sunday, which is NXT TakeOver War Games, which is the last War Games.
Whoa. It's not NXT TakeOver. It's just NXT War Games.
Oh, that's right. They're not taking over anymore. God, these people. These people, man. I'm sorry. You cannot make me believe that Bruce Pritchard and Vince was not the reason why Triple H had that heart attack. I'm sorry. I'll be just stressed to listen to him. So, this is probably going to be the last NXT special event you're going to get. And this is going to be the last straw that broke the camel's back of the old school the new school taking out the old school. And I'll be honest with you, if people talk about Raw, SmackDown, NXT 2.0 is just, it's hard to get into, and there are some things that I can kind of try to get into, but the problem with that is it's still not the old NXT. Like, me personally, I have no problem with wrestling gimmicks, because a lot of the era that people like in wrestling was the Attitude Era, which were wrestling gimmicks. That's all it was, because it wasn't about the wrestling. The Attitude Era had the worst wrestling, to be honest with you, in mostly any era. But the gimmicks is what helps sell that thing. So I don't mind different kind of gimmicks, but it's just that, I don't know, man. It's NXT just not catching on with me. Do you feel the same way?
I mean, I don't even watch NXT 2.0, so I wouldn't know.
But there has to be a reason why you don't watch it, right?
Yeah, because it's just different. It's just weird. It's just not the same. We get introduced to like 5 people every week. Maybe 2.
Whoa. That's not one of the problems. That's one of the, I guess you would look at differently. They showcase like a new group of people every single week. I'm like, I can't even fall in love with people you showed the last week.
Yeah, they just not. It's just not as. It's just not a show that I want to watch. All right.
Yeah. No. I mean, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. But everybody has the reasons. I'm just like, this rainbow fruit roll up NXT is just not. It's raw light. It's the Vince McMahon Bruce Pritchard show. Well, I didn't think Vince was going to do this, but they're doing War Games. 2 rings that have the cage come down, and we're getting 2 War Games matches. So we're going to give our quick predictions on War Games. Hopefully watch it and then give you guys our review of it. I mean, as long as they try to put on a good War Games. But let's just get on into the matches here. And we got a lot of news to talk about when it comes to NXT this week also. So, right now, let's go into the Women's War Games match. We have Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, who's like, she's been in like the last 3. Cora Jade and Kaylee Ray taking on Dakota Kai and Toxic Attraction in a War Games match. Who wins?
Everybody dies.
First of all, me personally, I seen Toxic Attraction in that triple threat ladder match that they did a couple weeks ago. They not ready for these kind of matches. And of course, with the way War Games is set up, and they gotta do table spots, and they gotta go get trash cans and kendo sticks, and they gotta go to war. I don't think Toxic Attraction, including Mandy Rose, is ready for these kind of matches.
That's the one thing where I hate with, like, we don't have to do a women's one, because this is definitely like I put together. We just have to do a women's one. You don't have to.
No,
like if the story allows, then yes. What's the teams like? Team Raquel versus Team Mandy? Like what?
It's Team Raquel versus Team Dakota. Because they don't got the rivalry going on.
Stupider. That's even stupider.
Honestly, in my personal opinion, it should just be like a street fight or last woman standing between Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai.
Dakota and Raquel is even stupider because all right. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
No, I'm saying you go ahead and say what you want to say.
No, it's just why wouldn't it be Mandy and Raquel since she just fought for the title?
Oh, yeah, because I guess they're going back to Dakota screwing her over.
Yeah, but all right, I give. I don't know.
I must say, they the ones they got the best friend thing going on here. Me personally, I'm still bitter that I didn't get my Hit Row versus Legado del Fantasma War Games. I think that would have been a better War Games match. Now looking at the situation that happened, and all leading up to it, you don't think that rivalry, and if they kept on going, would have warranted a War Games match? Prior. Okay, well, I personally think that it would have warranted a War Games match. And I'm still kind of salty that that didn't happen. And Legado del Fantasma is just sitting there floating on the NXT roster, not doing much of anything. And we have Hit Row who's all fired. So,
well, I mean, hey,
that sucks.
I don't think they would have been. I think they would have just did a triple. I don't think they would have did a War Games, but they would have tried to do like a triple person match or whatever.
Look, I don't know, but having intergender War Games, man, I think that it could have benefited from something. That could have been something different.
Yeah, but it's just also it's like, so you will have like B-Fab come in at number one, and then have like.
Okay, well, first of all, we know B-Fab and Electra Lopez will come in last because they are the ones that they can come in and bring the weapons, obviously. So you bring them in there, they come bring the weapons.
What if they come in first and then like Sir Scott come in and just start destroying Electra Lopez, like just start beating her up, like hot tag.
That would be some crazy ass shit, dude. That would be some crazy shit. So, all right. Well, let's get on to the next match, which I think is you think the women's War Games. First of all, I think Raquel Gonzalez's team wins. Actually, shit. Okay. Never mind. Because you don't want the champion to lose. So, Dakota Kai and Toxic Attraction win the match. I switch.
Okay. Yeah, I got the champ winning for no reason.
Next matchup, Cameron Grimes to the moon. Taking on Duke Hudson, hair versus hair match. Yes.
Does he have hair?
Who, Duke Hudson?
Yeah.
Yes, Duke Hudson.
Oh yeah, the shortcut.
Duke Hudson's the one that has the hair. Who's doing that poker gimmick?
I thought that was a shortcut though.
I mean, but you go bald because Cameron Grimes cut his hair.
Yeah, I think Duke Hudson is losing.
Yeah, I got Duke Hudson winning actually.
So you want Cameron Grimes to cut all his hair?
I think he's gonna probably cut all his hair.
I didn't
want to 100% change the Cameron Grimes look.
Yeah, but I don't think that's his personal look. I don't think he's gonna do it.
Well, he already cut his long hair. He don't have long hair anymore.
I don't know. But I'm saying it's still like a part of him.
Yeah,
it's like Brian Danielson when he cut his beard. He still have the beard somehow, some way. He never go like completely clean shaven.
He did clean shaven it for TLC. Remember him in the Fiend? He did clean shaven that cut.
Once.
So,
one time.
Well, he ended up growing it back. So, I mean, it's been a whole storyline, especially with Cameron Grimes talking about how much his hair meant to him, and how helped him in the wrestling and all that other bullshit. So, but I got Duke Hudson winning. Next up, Imperium. Why is this even a match? Imperium taking on Kyle Raleigh and Von Wagner for the NXT Tag Team Championships.
They just want you to know how bad Kyle is leaving. They just want you to know how much he's leaving. He's going to take the pin and everything.
Imperium, as great of a team as Imperium is, they got them going up against this team that makes no sense. That has no chemistry at all. From Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner, they're not going, because first of all, they're not going to give Kyle O'Reilly no championship, and Kyle O'Reilly is going to be stupid if he even stays there. And the writing's on the wall. It's time for him to leave. He know it.
That's gonna be his last appearance.
I think so. I think when the thing expires, you know what? Hey, go right over there with Bobby Fischer, Adam Cole, and over in the AEW, and just do better for yourself. Next up, so another one, I got Imperium winning. You got the same one?
Yeah, Imperium wins.
Roderick Strong, part of Diamond Mine, taking on Joe Gacy for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Why? Joe Gacy's clearly over 205. And Joe Gacy made a promo saying that he's going to take it and change it to
the X Division Championship.
He said he's going.
Is that what they're trying to do?
I hope not, because that Abyss storyline was trash. I thought it was decent by the time when that first happened, but it wasn't. It was trash.
Because when Samoa Joe got it, it was like, nah, this ain't cruiserweights. This is anybody.
Well, that's what Gacy trying to make this champ. He trying to make it like the all contenders type belt. I'm like, what the? Just fine.
If they change it from cruiserweight, because I don't even remember the last time I heard anything about Trick Williams. Maybe not. But I don't remember the title being that much defended. So maybe they're gonna make that one the secondary title.
No, they don't.
They go from cruiserweight
they already got
like
one
different
with North American.
Yeah, but I'm saying I haven't seen it that much. So, I've been seeing Roderick more than I've seen Trick on
No.
the highlights. Or
I've been seeing Carmelo Hayes more than I've been seeing Roddy.
I don't watch the show, so I only watch the highlights. So you know more than me.
I'm about to say, like I said, Carmelo Hayes in the main event. So, I still got. It's like, why would y'all have Joe Gacy win this shit? Unless Roderick Strong about to be out of here too, which I think he is. But for some reason, I think they're going to have Roderick Strong go over here.
Yeah, I think Roderick wins.
Yeah. Then it's the War Games match main event. New School versus Old School. Team Black and Gold. That's what they call them. Team Black and Gold. Ciampa, Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight taking on Team 2.
That makes no sense.
It really does.
Well, LA Knight just got. If it was somebody else, that would make sense. Like, it was like Adam Cole, or if he was still there, or somebody else, that would make sense.
LA Knight is only on that team because he's 39 years old, not because he bleeds the black and gold. Because he's only on black and gold for a couple months before.
Yeah, so it's like, okay. So is there nobody else that can take the spot of black and gold?
Yo, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, I'm serious. I'm thinking to myself,
Dexter Lumis, or they mean like quote unquote the main event people that they.
Well, Dexter Lewis is selling his hand injury. He has a hand injury.
Okay, but it's like, okay, it's got to be somebody else. Other LA Knight could have been on the New School team,
or he could be on Raw SmackDown.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm saying, like, if we talk about NXT Black and Gold, we got LA Knight. Come on now.
I agree.
Who's on the other team?
And Team 2.0 is Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, and Tony D'Angelo.
Tony Baloney. Okay.
Yeah, so people are gravitating towards Tony D'Angelo. Grayson Waller is actually pretty good. Carmelo Hayes is great, and Braun Breaker is great. So that is going to be the whole team. So I think it's going to be a better match than a women's matchup. And there's no chance in hell, I said that for a reason, that the Black and Gold is winning. They're not winning.
No, they're not.
Because Braun Breaker's going to finish it off. He's going to pin Ciampa.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I was going to say he was going to pin Gargano.
Gargano, because look, remember last year, Io got pinned and she was the women's champion. She got pinned by Raquel Gonzalez, and she was the women's champion. So I'm like, oh yeah, well, Braun Breaker's gonna get his pin back after that matchup with Ciampa. He gonna beat Ciampa in the War Games match, get his rematch, and take the championship off Ciampa. And Ciampa goes off into the sunset and retires because he's not going to the main roster. And that's how
I think they do it for Gargano.
You think somebody pins Gargano?
Yes, this is his last match. Yes.
I mean, to honor him, yeah, but I don't get the brains to even do that. I think all they care about is setting up their next feud. They don't care about Gargano going out the right way and saying goodbye to all the fans. Shit, they don't give a fuck about that. Leave, nigga. Excuse my language. Excuse my N word, but
yeah, but I think they're gonna give him Rebel Heart and everything. They have like a which runs out like Thursday.
What you say?
They signed him to an extension.
Yeah.
The extension runs out on like Thursday.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I got it. I mean, they could pin him too, but for some reason, I think they also want to get Braun Breaker that.
If they, I'm gonna just say, if this is his farewell, and they don't give him a proper farewell, he definitely not signing no contract. He gonna be on Dynamite. He gonna be on Rampage on Friday.
John just said we gonna for that TNT championship.
He might have to win it then.
Yeah,
Sammy ain't doing that much with the title.
Cause, yeah, I definitely would do that. Well, yeah, I got Team 2.0 win just like you do. So there's War Games, guys. There's our predictions for it. It comes on Saturday. It comes on Sunday. So we'll check it out, see how it survives. So I think it's maybe last War Games, and I'll support Johnny on his way out. So there you have it.